The Icon of Sin, a demon that is said to be the ultimate power weapon Hell has at its disposal. The Icon of Sin was the endgame boss in the original Doom games and was the one responsible for Hell on Earth. The Icon of Sin was arguably the biggest demon in the original Doom games. His arms stretched for miles over Hell and Earth, and it seems to be the same thing in the reboot of Doom. The Icon of Sin can be found in the necropolis in a dormant state. Its flesh seems to be all but gone, and the icon is nothing but bone at this point. But the Codex entries and the Hell scriptures state that the Icon of Sin is waiting for the call of times. It's waiting for when Hell and the Con Maker need its power yet again. If you take a closer look to this behemoth of a demon in Doom 2016, you can see that his body crawls all the way down to the depths of Hell. The icon might be even bigger than the Hell barges. Anyways, the Icon of Sin is a demon that Doom fans have been wanting to see and fight against ever since the reboot of Doom. And well, new lore dictates that the Doom Slayer is going to fight against the Icon of Sin in Doom Eternal, and even more, that it's going to be its final boss apparently, just like it was in Doom 2, Hell on Earth. The fight against the Icon is going to be epic, but do you want to know what's even more epic? It's you, of course, because you are awesome, and my smile when you subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I produce, then please consider subscribing, as it is my goal to reach 100k subscribers before Doom Eternal comes out. Let's get this video to 5,000 likes, and thank you all so much for the support. So yeah, the Icon of Sin is going to be one of the bosses, or maybe the final boss in Doom Eternal. And let me just go ahead and say it, we need this fight to be God of War 3 style, like when Kratos fought against Kronos in God of War 3. The new movement mechanics that Doom Slayer has lend themselves to this type of fight in Doom Eternal. The Icon of Sin is at least going to be just as big as the Hell barges, as the Titans, so I do not really see the Slayer killing the Icon of Sin with his super shotgun, rocket launcher, the BFG 9000, or even the Onmaker, unless he uses his Gundam mech for the fight, which I doubt he's going to use it, and here is why. With the death of her priests, the blood ritual has been broken. The Con Maker, desperate for a way to consume Earth, is attempting to resurrect the Icon of Sin under her command. Only the Slayer's Crucible Blade can stop the Icon of Sin. To retrieve it, you must journey back into your past, to the city of Taras Nebed, where your legend began. First of all, I need to give context. This level is very late in the game, as you can see, and it is something that we all expected for. The Doomslayer has killed all 3 Hell Priests that were doing the blood ritual on Earth. Dignilox, Dig Renag, and Dig Graf have all been killed by the hands of the Doomslayer. The blood ritual is something very interesting within the lore of Doom. According to the Doom Eternal Codex, the blood ritual is something that has been done in the past, probably in Argent the Nerve. You see, the people of Argenta, or the Makers, have been shown to illuminate themselves, to show themselves to powerful and capable civilizations, show them the power of Argent energy, and to make them progress further into new heights of technology. And when said civilization has reached its peak of power, the Makers betray them and makes Hell consume said civilization. And that is something that happened to Orgitoner and the Sentinel homeworld. This is not set in stone, but Con Maker says something that heavily implies that.
For millennia we have survived, made others sacrifice in the name of our prosperity. Who are you, a human, to defy our traditions?
Anyways, with the priests now gone, the Con Maker is attempting to resurrect the Icon of Sin under her command, and in doing so she will be able to consume Earth and the souls of all of humanity. And the souls of living beings are something that are the source of the Maker's power. Apparently, the Icon of Sin has the power to consume Earth in a certain way, something that no demon or creature that we know about or we have seen can do, for the exception of the ancestral beasts. According to the Origin of the World Codex entry, the ancestral beasts, or the Great Ones, are huge beasts that came to life with the Wraith Call, as it is said here, in quotes. First came the ancestrals, feral creatures invigorated by the magic of the Wraiths. They grew to enormous heights, mighty behemoths who waged war with each other for years untold. Their battles tore the land apart and destroyed all creation caught in their wake. The Wraith Call continued to spread across the land, and soon the Argenta emerged. Our souls stirred into form by the power of their breath. The beasts towered over the wild-blooded tribes and brought us to the brink of extinction. In this moment, our true strength was revealed. The flow of energy was sudden, but the strongest of the Argenta grabbed it by the root and unleashed a reckoning upon the ancestrals. Storms rose at their call, magics were conjured from the void, and the towering beasts were brought low. The fighting raged for time untold, but in the end, our people triumphed. These huge titans, invigorated by the magic of the Wraiths, had the power to bring mankind to near extinction all by themselves, and had the power to shake creation itself as well. It's like if they were able to warp and splinter space and time themselves. I have a gut feeling that the Icon of Sin is one of these ancestral beasts. The Icon of Sin is supposed to be special in the universe of Doom, so I really doubt that its software is gonna make the Icon of Sin its most powerful demon enemy, just a regular Hell Titan within the lore of the game. And of course, that is a very crazy theory, but that is something that I could see happen in the lore of Doom Eternal. And the appearance of the icon itself brings forth another subplot within the story of the game, being the Betrayer's, Commander Valen's lifelong mission, which is to give peace to the soul of his fallen son.
Hear me, Slayer. When his heart is laid to rest, then his soul will be at peace. And so will mine.
The Icon of Sin is the son of the Betrayer, turned into the very icon of Hell itself, which is Sin. We can see how Commander Valen gives the Doomslayer a type of artifact in the game. Valen talks about giving his soul peace, so maybe this artifact will be used by the Doomslayer to free the soul of the Betrayer's son from the body of the Icon of Sin. It was said in the description of this mission that the Doomslayer returned to Terrace Nevada for his Crucible Blade, it being the only thing that can stop the Icon of Sin. So this artifact will not be used to kill the Icon, but to save the Betrayer's son's soul. Now, something that has me very curious is that it is said that the Crucible Blade is the only thing capable of defeating the Icon of Sin. But why? Why is the Crucible the only thing capable of defeating the Icon? I believe that it's because Argent Energy is the only thing capable of piercing the skin of the Icon of Sin, of this demon, or the only thing capable of dealing subsequential damage to the demon, of course. As it is stated in the Codex entries of the Hell Barges, the Titans from Hell were immune to conventional weaponry when they were invading Earth, and being that the Icon of Sin is obviously leagues greater than normal Hell Barges, than normal Titans, then I think that's why the Crucible is the only thing capable of damaging the Icon. We also see the Doomslayer pulling the Crucible from a pit of what it seems to be pure, unfiltered Argent Energy. So, this Crucible Blade, while it seems to be like any other Crucible Blade, Spear or Axe from Sentinel Origin, it might be even more powerful than all the other Sentinel weaponry artifacts. I am really curious to see the lore behind the Crucible Blade of the Doomslayer, and I think it's funny to note that the two main antagonists from the game have their own counter weapon, the Unmaker for the Conmaker and the Crucible Blade for the Icon of Sin. Needless to say, I cannot wait to have a 1v1 battle against the Icon on Doom Eternal and show the gameplay fight to every single one of you guys. But anyways, thanks for watching. So, the lore for the game gets even more interesting every single time something new is revealed from the game. I know that you may think that id Software is revealing too much of the game, but even if we know stuff that happens later in the campaign, we still do not know how it all played out. We do not know the context, and that's something very important in my opinion. Anyways, that was all the time I had for today's video. Please let me know what do you think about this video down in the comments section, leave a like if you did and a dislike if you disliked it. And well, thank you all so much for the incredible support. We are nearing 100k subscribers every single day, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what I have planned for the future. Special thanks to all of my patrons who made this video possible, and links to all of my social accounts are going to be down below. Thanks for watching and have an awesome Monday. Adios. I love you. Bye. Mwah.